All right, here comes the goods. You officially get to start putting these little magic bottles into people's hands. So in this section, I want to teach you the basics of sampling, okay? Kind of the main rules that I think you'll get around it all are you want to cater the sample to the person as much as possible, right? So I always like to contact the person and ask them what their top 3 health concerns are. So say they are like, I am not sleeping, I can't poop, and I have anxiety. So then I just treat the symptoms. I'm like, okay, you can't sleep. I either go to my app or maybe I go to my book and I look up sleep and I say, oh, that's lavender. Okay, I'm going to give them a drop of lavender. Then, oh, okay, you can't poop. Look up digestion. Zengest. Perfect. Give them some Zengest. Oh, you have anxiety. Okay. Here's an opportunity to dig a little deeper. Do you, when you have anxiety, do you need to be brought up or calmed down, right? Because if they need to be calmed down, that there's 2 different options, right? So if it's calmed down, go with your lavender, right? And they can just use the lavender for the same, or you can give them something like adaptive. Or if they need to be brought up, right? Suggest probably a citrus oil, right? So this is where you get to really cater it to the person, and you want someone to have an oil experience before they come to a class, preferably, right? Unless you're doing an in-person class where you're going to be passing around the oils and they can experience them, right? Because that's really what it's about. So cater it to the person as much as possible. Try to get them out before they come to a class, and max 3 samples per person, max, okay? And max 10 to 15 drops per bottle. Or else if you start giving away more than 3 samples or more than 10 to 15 drops, you just become the free sample lady. And that's not helpful. And you think, because these are pure essential oils, they only need 1 to 2 drops per dose, right? So if you're already giving 10 doses or 10 drops, that's 5 doses, right? So that's significant. So these are just some of the things that we're going to talk about as we dive into sampling, okay? So enjoy this process. You love your oils, and think of how grateful you were that someone gave you some of theirs, that they introduced you to some and changed your life. And now you get to be that person for somebody else. The key is first getting it into their hands. Have fun.